Okay, we're gonna end our day of debunking MAGA ghouls with the snake oil salesman himself, Dr. Oz, that Trump put in charge of Medicaid for whatever reason, as he goes on CNN to attempt to defend Trump's attacks on Medicaid. So if you can, leave us a like on the video, helps us out a ton. We're trying to get to 30,000 subscribers, and let's just get right to the content.
If somebody is watching now worried that they are not going to be able to afford insurance at the end of the year, are you making a promise that the president and Congress will make sure that they can?
I'm promising the president is laser focused on this. It's the main thing I talk with him about. Congress as well is all over this. We have got to find solutions that don't just work at the end of this year, but work for years to come.
Notably not a yes, not any guarantee for those in jeopardy of rising costs, because they don't care. It's just, vague alluding to solutions that for some reason, not a single Republican can actually mention. And multiple Republicans have came out and said they don't exist, almost as if they just don't exist. But I'm sure they're real, guys. Let's trust MAGA. Just as real as the conspiracy against Trump that all media, all AGs, all judges, all Democrats, all Republicans that disagree with Trump and, everyone else is in. And the 2020 election being stolen despite the Democrats then choosing not to steal the 2024 election and Biden having dementia. All objectively true things, right, guys? Like, what's going to happen is MAGA is going to let your healthcare costs go up, so more snake oil salesmen like Dr. Oz can come in and profit off your healthcare, and then they're going to point at Democrats and go, it's their fault. It's kind of sickening.
We still don't have a marketplace in America to help couples like that. We want to try to craft that. There are ideas that would allow us to do that. For example, we could give them the money instead of giving it to the insurance companies.
So that's a conversation that has been happening about giving. The president has said there are billions of dollars that the government could send directly to people to purchase their own much better health care. How would that even work?
Well, we don't have market forces at play right now. Think about, what is it called? It's called the Obamacare Exchange. It's a marketplace. What does marketplace mean? People actually have a role in a marketplace. They make decisions about what they value. It was originally designed to be 50% truly people from the private sector, like that couple, coming in, and then 50% government subsidized folks who couldn't afford their insurance.
Yeah, guys, unless you have a pre-existing condition that the insurers deem too costly and now you're unable to find coverage, a reality for millions prior to the ACA. Or if you're in need of constant, consistent treatments and care, but insurers will only cover, X amount, so many a year before you have to pay out of pocket, leaving you with massive debt as you have to cover the rest to live. A reality for millions before the ACA. Or the money you receive monthly is only enough for insurers who now no longer want to cover ambulance services, prescription medicines, primary care, and more. A reality for millions before the ACA. But hey, guys, if you're young and healthy or massively wealthy, you're coming out big in this equation. So we know why Republicans like it.
4.4 million people right now, we believe, are getting full insurance coverage with the Obamacare. Many of them don't know they have that coverage. They're duly enrolled both in Medicaid and the ACA.
Can you fix that? It's the middle of November. Can you fix that in the next 5 weeks?
Well, we can definitely put in incentives to remove that as a possibility. I'll give you a good example. Get people to pay $5. $5. Is that too much to pay a month? Paying $5 a month means at least you have to opt into the program. You can't get falsely put on a program by some broker without you knowing.
And you want to know the only plan that fixes these issues immediately? Single-payer universal health care. Everyone is covered on the same plan. No questions asked. No in-network doctors you have to find. You can go everywhere. No not knowing if you're covered still or not. Everyone is covered. No opting in or out. No additional paperwork, meaning additional overhead to file the paperwork, thus additional administrative costs being borne onto those utilizing the insurance. All of that goes away as well. That's the Democrat progressive plan, or, we could then go with the Republican plan, add work requirements for healthcare, take away all subsidies to force the companies to not comply with government regulations, like covering those with pre-existing conditions, having no cap on treatment, etc., and just send the people the money themselves, and anyone who counted on those regulations for care, well, they're screwed, but who cares about them or the elderly or children or any of that, right? And pray that somehow this fixes the issue. How will it fix the issue? Well, don't ask. Right? Well, we're praying to God. We can't understand God's will. I'm sorry. You tell me which one sounds like the actual solution, though.